Hello and welcome to the fundraising pitch of our new non-profit organization, Unikey. We're so delighted that you've all found the possibility to come and join us, and we would really like to get started, so if we may have your attention, please.
Oh yeah, sorry, 1 second, please. Okay.
Whoa, that comes in handy. A seemingly harmless Facebook post. But we can actually extract quite a bit of data out of there. We can extract the name, current location, and a lot more. But to whom might this data be valuable? Well, for one, there could be other Facebook users with maybe not quite legal intents. For example, criminals who want to break into Amanda's house and steal all her things while she's in Oman. She'd have no idea, and she'd be rather surprised when she comes home and finds that all her things are gone. But to whom else might this data be valuable? Well, to the one behind the data, Facebook itself. But what could they do with the data, and what can they legally do with it? Well, according to Facebook's terms and conditions, you grant them a non-exclusive, transversable, sub-licensable, royalty-free, worldwide license to use any intellectual property content that you post on or in connection with Facebook. So basically, they can do whatever they want with your data you're posting on Facebook.
What? I didn't give them access to that. Who gives them access to that?
Signed the conditions. You have allowed them.
Yeah, but I mean, they were 10 pages long, and I mean, I didn't really understand what I was reading. So of course I had to accept. I just wanted to use Facebook.
We are dreaming of a world where a user would no longer have to bother about terms and conditions, where users could at one glimpse at a website, at an application, see what data is being gathered, what's it used for, and even how secure it's stored. And we believe this dream can come true.
But how?
Yeah, actually, we brought the solution right with us. It's Unikey. So, as you pointed out, there's always been this wall between the services and the users. So, just because the terms and conditions are just too hard to understand, too complicated, no one really gets what's done with their data. And Unikey is the key that opens this door, because now you have access to the knowledge. Now you know what's happening to your data. Because we simplify the terms and conditions, because we standardize them and organize them into different categories.
Further, we came up with the labeling systems for services. We developed labels containing 3 parts which tell the user about the traceability, security, and the use of his data.
So could you please a little bit more elaborate on your principle based on an example?
Well, as you see, we have 3 example labels here. They all consist of 3 columns. The very left one, traceability column. It's a value that tells you how much data is gathered about you. Then, in the center, we have the security value telling you how secure your data is stored. This includes how good it's encrypted and protected from a technical side, but also who has access to it. Is it only the company that gathers the data, or do they share it with third parties?
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I have a question. So why do you use percentages in the left bar?
The percentages in the traceability column indicate what are the chances that you can be identified with the data you provided. So for example, if you provided your name, your date of birth, and where you currently live, you're quite likely to be identifiable. This percentage would be really high, probably somewhere around 98% or something, I don't know. And then we have the very right column where we indicate the usage of the data. Is it used for marketing, for research, for personalization of the service? All these things that the user might want to know.
Yeah, and to simplify it even more, YuniKey provides you a personal online account where you can log on and get an overview over all the data that you have that has been gathered about you, so all the terms and conditions that you agreed to. And it's like a digital library that you can revisit at any point of time for further detail. So you see now that the key point of YuniKey is to raise your awareness, so to make you aware of the data that is gathered about you, and it's a useful tool for you to keep control over it.
Sorry, I have a question. I'm a CEO of a data company, so how can I get this label?
So once we're on the market, that's still in process, you can apply for the label, and first we will standardize your terms and conditions, and afterwards we will screen your company for usage and security and traceability, and then afterwards we can publish it for you.
Wow, I think this has great potential. I think we're very interested in working with you in the near future. The idea of simplifying the terms and conditions and kind of coming up with a standardized system that really makes us understand what we're actually accepting. And the labeling system, I'd never heard of such a thing before. Yeah, it's almost like a fair trade sort of stamp. You have an instant idea of what's happening and how secure your data is and that sort of thing. So yeah, I think we'd definitely be interested in working with you.
Great.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's embarrassing. Hello, who's there? Oh, hey, Mark. Yeah. Oh, cool. You're interested in the YuniKey. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, we're not quite prepared yet to go on the market. No, we can't label Facebook right now. It's going to be some time. Yeah. Listen, actually, I'm in the midst of a fundraising campaign. So could I get back in contact with you? Yeah, I'll call you back later. Thank you very much. Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye.
So,
sorry.
Yeah. Thank you very much for your attention. We hope you all like the unique idea behind YuniKey and look forward to your financial support in the near future.
YuniKey, more than just a key.